All right, let's jump to this story from the Post-Millennial.
Oh, man.
Canadian Armed Forces requires all personnel to stop using gendered pronouns. Now, I mean no disrespect for the Post-Millennial, but I have not seen this story anywhere else. Take it with a grain of salt. They say that they've seen documents and they've linked some images. So documents obtained by conservative commentator Aaron Gunn and presented to the Post-Millennial reveal that military personnel are no longer allowed to write he or she, but must replace it with they, them pronouns, regardless of an individual's preferred pronouns. So first, I have to absolutely say this. This sounds so absolutely insane to me. I don't believe it. Sorry, Post-Millennial. It's just too nuts.
Yeah, I don't think I agree with it either.
But I believe it is possible to the point where I'm actually willing to read this and go through it. Like,
okay.
Like here's what I'm trying to say, man.
Well, it's where we are nowadays with this whole thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, there's some images they've posted that appear to be, from this document, and maybe it's a little exaggerated. I don't know, but the Post-Millennial's covered a bunch of stories I've seen, and their reporting tends to be, good as far as I can tell. Let's read this, and let's just talk about gendered pronouns, and we'll see what the story says.
Sure.
They say in a new policy change, the Canadian Armed Forces will no longer be using gendered pronouns in official reports. They mention the documents obtained by Aaron Gunn. They're going to say issued via Canadian Forces General Message. Is this? Do they actually have a link to it? Let me see if I can open this up.
Ooh, I hope so.
Okay, what's this? I'm not going to read through this. Whatever this is.
Solid.
Yeah, actually, let's just do this. Let's do a Control F for gendered. Oh, hey, there we go. What does it say?
Oh, snap.
This is from fac.ca. It says, also based on a recent CAF cultural and normative shift to promote gender diversity and associated inclusiveness, CFPA's writing policy and guide will also reflect this new reality where sex, gender identity, and gender expression are prohibited grounds of discrimination under the Canadian Human Rights Act. Forthwith, the use of gender pronouns such as, quote, he, his, and she, her, unquote, are not to be used when drafting PERS. Members will be referred to by rank and name or by using gender-neutral pronouns such as they, their.
Okay, so hold on. So it's just a written in like their formal stuff they have to fill out, right? Is that what I'm understanding? It's not like
well,
speaking.
I don't know what a PERS or PERS is. Maybe.
Well, I thought it said somewhere that it's when filling out when drafting these things. So,
yeah,
so drafting
PERS.
I don't know. I assume
personnel drafting personnel members
or something.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
So I mean, filling out all of their information. I'm assuming that's what it would be. So I don't know. It's like this whole thing is such a touchy subject to so many people. It's like
no. 92% of people in this country think it's insane.
You're right.
This is Canada, by the way.
It's touchy with the people that care about it. You're right. That's really what it is, isn't it?
They can call themselves whatever they want. I don't care. Call them floorbows.
Floorbows.
All right. Here's what it says. They say, issued via Canadian Forces General Message, these changes that deprive a person of their sex-based identity in writing are meant to encourage gender diversity. In reports on personnel, that's what it meant, personnel, no superior will be allowed to use pronouns that designate or refer to a person's biological sex, the notice reads. Based on a recent CAF cultural normative shift, I read that part already, okay. In practice, superiors who are required to write personnel reports for those who serve under them will not be allowed to use the pronouns of that person's choosing if they identify as male or female and use sex-based pronouns. Instead, everyone will be referred to with the accepted gender-neutral plural pronouns of they, their, them. It is not yet known how Canadian Armed Forces personnel will react to the deprivation of their sex-based identity in their personnel documents. That's transphobic, actually. If someone is born male but identifies as she, her, and they refuse that.
Yeah.
See, this is what I try to tell people, that they don't understand what the results of these civil rights laws are.
Right.
Here's what they wanted. They wanted to be able to say in the military, you must call me the pronouns I want. The military's response, we're going to call everyone they, them.
Yep.
It's what I said about floorbow.
Right.
If you want to be called something, the only thing I can do to not be offensive is call everybody floorbow.
Yep, exactly.
That's what they're doing.
Well, see, now I see problems arising, though. Do you have your tweet pulled up?
Yes.
Pull up your tweet. So Tim tweeted this. It says, Pat and Sam are going to the movies. Pat buys tickets for a horror film because they don't like drama. Sam gets upset because they really love drama.
What happened?
So what exactly happened? Who's upset? And so this is a light-hearted, silly example because
No.
if
I
go ahead.
I wouldn't even call it silly.
Well,
This is a grammatical breakdown showing you that I have conveyed no sufficient information to tell you what's really going on.
right, exactly. So then you switch it, right?
Let me read this for you.
Yeah. Tim, read your own tweet.
All right, and then I'm going to give you the fixed version so you understand what really happened.
Yeah.
Pat and Sam are going to the movies. Pat buys tickets for a horror film because they don't like drama. Sam gets upset because they really love drama. Now the question is it saying that Pat buys tickets for a horror film because both of them don't like drama, or only one of them? Who's the they referred to? Is the they referring to Pat?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Sam gets upset because they really love drama. Is that saying that Sam thinks they both love drama, that Pat loves drama, or that Sam loves drama? You don't know.
Exactly.
Now let me change the names. Bill and Sarah are going to the movies. Bill buys tickets for a horror film because they don't like drama. Sarah gets upset because she really loves drama. Now you understand what the context really is.
Yeah.
Bill is under the assumption both of them don't like drama. They refers to the group. Sarah gets upset because she really does love drama. She really loves drama.
Right.
Because I used they, I had to use the singular of love.
Yeah, it's confusing. The whole plural versus singular, it's not grammatically correct. So they need to come up with something that makes sense. So in an official reporting about something that's actually happened, this is why I called that a little silly, because comparatively, when they're doing like a report of what happened, like some people got shot and murdered or killed and someone blew up, like whatever, any sort of military thing that's happened, and they're trying to report on it, and that's what they're doing.
Let's try this.
Suddenly,
check it out.
everybody's a they and them.
Wait. Let's make it more serious.
Mm-hmm.
Pat and Sam were deployed on a mission in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Pat fired several rounds after they were startled and saw a weapon.
Yeah.
Sam got upset because they didn't really see a weapon.
Right.
Now you got to use that report in court.
Right.
Oh,
Exactly.
You've got to figure out who was shot and why.
That is my point.
And there's going to be some arbiter or a court, magistrate who's going to be like,
what does this
now,
mean?
it's saying they both saw the weapon? No, sir. The they only refers to Sam. But wait. You said Pat fired because they saw the weapon. Pat saw the weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Sam didn't really see a weapon.
Exactly.
Yep. The they refers to Pat. Sam, the they, I'm sorry, I'm confused, Your Honor. Me too.
Right.
When we're talking about movies, it's silly.
Yeah.
But you got the military?
Yeah.
How are they going to organize this?
Exactly.
There was this really funny viral post from, it was someone quoted Vox.
Mm-hmm.
Vox.com used someone's preferred pronoun of they in this context of talking about multiple people and a group.
Okay.
It made literally no sense.
Yeah,
and people were tweeting it like, can anyone decipher this paragraph?
Yeah, right.
And what they do is the people, the Florbo people, will say things like, they can be a singular. And then all these articles pop up and the dictionary adopts it. And it's like, look, man, language is used to convey ideas. Everything I'm saying to you right now is giving you an understanding of certain things. It is language. If I started talking dog, oatmeal spoon, giraffe, banana, cruise ship,
I would call
Joe
you
Biden.
Joe Biden. You beat me to it.
No idea is conveyed.
Yeah.
Imagine if I walked up to somebody and said, oh, Florbo was mad because Florbo didn't want to pay for Florbo Self's Florbo treatments. People would be like, I have no idea what that means.
Right.
Yes, that's the point.
Right, exactly.
If I'm going to make up words and change structure, what's the point of speaking if I'm not conveying any ideas?
Yeah, exactly. It has to conform to some sort of grammatical sense, or else the masses that you're mad at for not, for misgendering you, they don't understand because they is plural. So it doesn't make sense.
So they can be singular. The word they can be singular.
Right.
So if I
in specific situations, yeah.
Right. If I said, a lawyer walked into my room, they fell down. A lawyer was leaving my house, they fell down the stairs afterwards. They is a singular. It's referring to the person because we don't know the gender of the individual. That makes sense.
Right.
Or I think you can use they for certain inanimate objects. So if you said like a stack of books fell over, they fell to the third page of each book. It was kind of strange. Or like I put a bunch of books on the stairs, then they all fell down, using they for inanimate objects. They use these exceptions.
Wouldn't it be it also?
They, because it's a group of books.
A group of books, plural.
Right. If I said I put a stack of books on I guess you could say a stack is singular, even though it refers to a group. If I said I put several books on the stairs, they all fell down. then they refers to a plural
all the
group
books.
of books.
Right.
Right. So, yeah, they use these special exemptions to try, to argue that they can use they as a singular. I actually bring up this point in the tweet. I think I might have it where here's what I said. People, let me explain what actually, well, okay, let's just jump straight down. People on the right use singular structuring with plurals, but that is not how the left believes a singular they would work. Pat and Sam are going to the movies. Pat buys tickets for a horror film because they don't like drama. Sam gets upset because they really loves drama. If they was a singular referring, for Sam, if I said, Sam gets upset because she really loves drama, loves would have an S. It would be plural.
Right. I see.
Because I used they, it was love. Look at this sentence.
Yeah, I see
Sam gets upset because they really loves drama.
It doesn't sound right.
No, but that's the way you would have to do it to explain. Otherwise, you could be referring to the group.
Right.
Otherwise, the sentence literally makes no sense. I said the right is correct. You'd have to use the singular structure. Otherwise, you can't understand what is happening in the situation. But do they both secretly like drama? Is the first just Pat? They is gender neutral in select circumstances where gender is unknown. So anyway, the story is interesting. I think we've definitely had a conversation about the weirdo pronouns a whole lot.
Yeah.
Assuming this is true, and I know we have this site from, caf-fac.ca that looks like their
Canadian
website.
Air Force?
Yeah, I guess.
I think Armed Forces.
Canadian Armed Forces.ca, maybe, whatever this is.
So.
How will they actually be able to convey information accurately to their superiors? Well, I guess there's a simple thing that needs to be said.
No, not to their superiors. It specifically said only the superiors, referring to their lesser.
Right, so they're writing reports that will go to their superiors.
Oh, okay.
So if you have
up the chain, right?
If you have a commander or something who's like, here's what happened to all my forces in Afghanistan,
Yeah.
submitting it up the chain, they're going to be like, what is this?
Yeah.
I
What?
have no idea what happened.
Yeah.
But here's the important thing to consider. No one takes the Canadian Armed Forces seriously anyway, right? So what are we worried
We don't have
about?
to worry about it.
Zing.
Boom! Take that, Canada. I'm kidding, by the way.
I like Canadians. They're awesome.
I'm pretty sure Canada is part of like our coalition or whatever.
Well,
in
isn't their
Afghanistan.
Air Force like
pretty good.
tied with some guy in Illinois that has?
Oh, is that it?
I
No,
believe
they were
so.
both buying from the same place. The guy who bought 46 fighter jets. The Canadian
yeah.
Air Force bought like 28
Yeah,
of
they
them
were
from
buying
the same
from
person.
Australian,
Yeah.
the used planes.
No,
Yeah.
I know, but they have less of an Air Force from the guy in Illinois that has his own Air Force. I'm just
Curious.
I'm just
Let me look
making
up.
fun of
I
it,
think
but
you might be right.
Wow, this is amazing. Okay, here's what they say. In 2016, Bill C-16 was passed amending the Canadian Human Rights Act. It added gender expression to the list of groups that are protected from discrimination, as well as adjusting hate speech and hate crime laws to include protections for gender expression. While the use of preferred pronouns have been considered a necessary element of the promotion and inclusion of gender diversity, this change by the CAF is the first time that preferred pronouns are being officially discounted in favor of a catch-all gender-neutral pronoun system.
well, what's going to end up happening is they're just going to say the same person's name specifically for
Right.
every single thing.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be more work for everybody.
That's another solution I said.
Right.
Going back to the sentence, Pat and Sam are going to the movies. Pat buys tickets to a horror film because Pat doesn't like drama. Sam gets upset because Sam really loves drama. You can
Done.
just get rid of pronouns altogether.
Yep,
That's
no
kinda
more,
what I was
no more
thinking.
pronouns. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I could
That'll
say
happen.
like Adam went to the store to buy food because Adam wanted something to eat for Adam's for Adam
for Adams.
because he wanted something to eat for himself.
I have many clones of myself.
Yeah.
I
For Adams.
must maintain their sustenance.
They, them, Adams.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I'm pretty sure most people who watch it are familiar to a certain degree with like, the pronoun thing. Maybe even saw the tweet from me, but
Yeah.
I guess the big development is the Canadian Air Force or whatever. But we also have this. This is from July of 2019. Gendered words ban. U.S. cities code replaces manpower with human effort. This wasn't a pronouns
Human
thing.
music.
Human music, but this was like they're trying to change gendered words. Congressperson, fire people, garbage persons. Yeah.
I
That-
mean,
yeah, there you go.
we're all humans. So Hugh
Garbage
person.
human. Hugh persons.
Yes.
We're
Indeed.
just Hugh persons
Now
now.
you're on
What
the right
persons?
track.
What person?
A person and a whoop person.
Like humans. Are we not humans? Are we going to continue to be humans at least? Because
Not
there's
sure.
man in human. So
I don't know.
I mean, we're all humans, right?
I think so.
Last time I checked.
I'd like to hope so.
Oh man.
Thanks for checking out this clip from the Timcast IRL podcast. We do the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. If you want to catch the full show, tune in to this channel, subscribe, hit the like button, or check us out on iTunes and Spotify, and we will soon have this podcast up for free on all podcast platforms. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you all in the next episode.